Every second, someone, somewhere, is paying an unbelievable amount of money just to wait less. Not for luxury, not for comfort, for time. Think about that. How much would you pay to never stand in another queue again? $10, $100, $1,000. Some people spend millions every year answering that question. But this isn't really a story about the rich. It's about a hidden industry quietly rewriting how all of us experience time. You'll find it in airports, hospitals, hotels, restaurants, apps, even your daily commute. Because the real product isn't speed. It's the feeling that your time matters more than someone else's. Keep one question in your mind until the very end. When did waiting become something only some people can afford to escape? The answer begins with a lie almost everyone believes. Most people believe the rich buy expensive things to impress others. Sometimes they do, but their most valuable purchases are almost invisible. They're buying fewer interruptions. Think about it. If your time is worth $10 an hour, waiting 30 minutes barely matters. But if every hour creates thousands, every delay has a price. A traffic jam, a missed flight, a pointless meeting, a phone queue. Each one quietly steals something money can never replace. Attention. That's why the wealthy don't just collect luxury, they build systems that remove friction. Private assistants, private terminals, concierge doctors, personal drivers, not to look important, to stay uninterrupted. Here's the illusion. None of these purchases create more time. They simply stop time from leaking away.
I will make sure.
Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. If one person can pay to avoid waiting, who waits instead? Look at an airport. Same building, same destination. Completely different experience. One passenger walks straight through, another stands in line for nearly an hour. The difference isn't luck, it's access. And businesses noticed something extraordinary. People weren't paying for luxury, they were paying for certainty. The certainty that nothing would slow them down. Once companies understood that, waiting stopped being an accident. It became a product. Think about today. How many times did you wait? At a traffic light? For an elevator? For a website to load? For customer support? Those moments feel so ordinary. You almost stop noticing them. Businesses don't, because every second of waiting creates something valuable. A choice. Imagine opening an app. One button says continue. Another says skip the wait, upgrade. You're not paying for a faster server. You're paying for the feeling that your time matters. That's the real product, not speed. Relief. Relief from uncertainty. Relief from frustration. Relief from feeling stuck. Priority boarding, express checkout, VIP entrances, fast passes, premium support, different industries, same promise. You don't have to wait like everyone else. That's why people happily spend fortunes to avoid delays that last only minutes. But then a disturbing question appeared. If eliminating waiting is so valuable, why do so many companies still make us wait? What if the delay wasn't a flaw, but part of the product itself? That's where this story takes a darker turn. Now notice something else. Standing in a queue isn't painful because of the clock. It's painful because of comparison. The moment someone walks past you, your brain stops asking, how long is this taking? It starts asking, why them? Waiting isn't just about time, it's about status. Who gets priority? Who gets access? Who gets told, right this way? And who hears, please wait? The wealthy understand something most people never notice. Every interruption breaks momentum. Every tiny decision steals attention. So they don't just buy convenience. They buy uninterrupted focus because ideas grow when momentum survives. Businesses understand this too. Every click removed, every shortcut added, every instant checkout, all chasing the same goal, keep people moving, which raises a disturbing question. If movement is so valuable, why do so many companies still design experiences that make us stop? Now zoom out. What looks like dozens of different industries is really one invisible economy. An economy built around a single promise. We'll give you your time back. Private jets, concierge medicine, priority banking, express delivery, VIP memberships, different businesses, one product, time. Take private aviation. Most people think the luxury is the aircraft. It isn't. The real luxury is leaving when you want instead of when the airline tells you. The same pattern appears in healthcare. Patients don't just pay for better treatment. They pay to skip weeks of waiting. And in logistics, companies spend fortunes on overnight shipping because a delayed package can cost far more than the delivery itself. Everywhere you look, the same equation appears. The more valuable time becomes, the more people will pay to protect it. That's why this invisible economy keeps growing. But then I noticed something unsettling. If companies earn billions by helping people avoid waiting, do they really benefit from making waiting disappear? Or is the queue itself part of what they're selling? Here's where everything changes. Until now, it looked like companies were simply solving a problem. People hate waiting. Businesses reduce waiting. Everyone wins, except that's not what happened. The moment convenience became profitable, waiting became valuable too. Because every delay creates a decision. Keep waiting or pay to escape it. Look around, standard or express, free or premium, general admission or VIP, basic support or priority. Different industries, the same invisible design. Two experiences, one feels ordinary, the other feels effortless. And the distance between them has a price. That's the real trap. Sometimes the premium isn't the product, the frustration is. Without the queue, the shortcut loses its value. Without delay, priority means nothing. The faster option only feels valuable because something slower exists beside it. Then another pattern appeared. The moment people experience the faster version, they rarely go back, not because the old service changed, because their expectations did. And once speed becomes normal, waiting starts to feel like punishment, which raises one final question. If waiting helps sell convenience, who benefits when the queue never disappears? That doesn't mean companies create every queue. Many delays are unavoidable. Flights fill up, hospitals face emergencies, roads become congested. But the moment a bottleneck exists, a market appears around escaping it. That's the darkest twist. The queue isn't always the product. The shortcut is. And every shortcut quietly sends the same message. Your time is worth more. Some people see that as freedom. If you've earned more, why shouldn't you buy back your time? Others see something very different. Every fast lane creates a slower one beside it, not just dividing people by wealth, but by how long they're expected to wait. And that's the question I couldn't escape. What is a human hour actually worth? Because the answer doesn't just change airports, it changes how we value people. And once I realized that, everything finally made sense. Let's return to the question we started with. When did waiting become something only some people can afford to escape? After everything we've seen, the answer is more complicated than it first appeared. No billionaire has ever bought an extra hour. Neither have presidents or kings. Every person still wakes up with the same 24 hours. The difference isn't how much time they own, it's how little of it they lose. That's the real business, not selling more time, selling fewer interruptions. An uninterrupted hour can build a company, write a book, save a relationship, or simply let someone be fully present. A distracted hour quietly disappears. Maybe that's why this invisible economy keeps growing. Because attention has become the world's most valuable resource, and waiting is one of the easiest ways to steal it. So, what is the billion-dollar industry that exists because people hate waiting? It isn't private jets, or VIP lounges, or premium memberships. Those are only the surface. The real business is selling certainty. The certainty that your attention won't be interrupted, and your time won't quietly disappear. That's why almost every industry now offers a faster lane. Because convenience isn't just a service anymore. It's one of the world's most profitable products. The next time someone offers you priority, don't just ask what you're buying. Ask what you're escaping. And remember, the rarest luxury isn't money. It's uninterrupted attention. If this changed the way you see the world, subscribe, because we'll uncover the hidden psychology behind the systems you use every day.